When we audit demolition and excavation companies, the same problems show up every single time. They're paying for SEO that looks good on paper, but produces zero customers. And it almost always starts with weekly blog posts. If you want to actually rank on Google Maps, get real calls, and attract customers who are ready to hire today, then listen closely, because I'm about to show you why weekly blogs are quietly destroying your visibility and exactly what Google does want instead. And at the end, I'll give you the exact neighborhood content template we use for clients. You can drop it into ChatGPT or Claude and get back the same outline we use to build high-ranking neighborhood pages. I'm Johnny, and this is Dirtwork Digital Domination. My team manages over 400 Google business profiles in the Dirtwork industry, and we've been doing it for the past 4 years. We've seen companies go from invisible online to fully booked out pipelines, land six-figure demolition jobs, expand into new cities, and build brands that customers trust before they ever answer the phone. So when I tell you what works, and what's a complete waste of money, it's because we've tested these strategies many times and watched the results translate into real calls, real customers, and real revenue for Dirtwork contractors just like you. So let's talk about something that almost every SEO agency still preaches, but almost no local business actually benefits from anymore: those weekly blog posts. The constant fresh content. The idea that if you're not posting every 7 days on your website, Google is going to forget who you are. Meanwhile, you're trying to run an asphalt crew or you're knocking down buildings, and someone's telling you that writing a blog post about the 10 benefits of asphalt is the key to getting more jobs. Come on, you know what feels off. And you're right, those weekly blog posts, they're basically useless now. And in a lot of cases, they're not just useless, they're actually hurting your Google Maps rankings. When people search for asphalt paving near me, house demolition in Las Vegas, they're not looking for articles. They're not looking for tips. They're not looking for a DIY guide. They're looking for someone to hire, someone who can show up, get the job done, and do it right. But most of those weekly blogs don't match what real customers type into Google. The topics are random, the keywords are vague, and more importantly, none of it is tied to your actual service area. So Google reads your website and sees a bunch of broad, generic content, and it can't figure out what your business really specializes in. You end up ranking for weird searches like how to repair asphalt yourself instead of asphalt contractor in San Diego. And the people finding you, they aren't buyers. They're researchers 3 states away. They're DIY YouTube University folks. And if you've ever worked with an agency that sends you a monthly report full of blog links, that's why they're usually doing it. It gives them something to deliver, something to point at. It doesn't mean it's helping your business. They'll point to your dashboard and say, "Oh my gosh, look at your traffic, it's tripled." Meanwhile, your phone hasn't rung once. Why? Because all that traffic is coming from people in totally different states who have no interest in hiring you. So, is that the traffic that you want? Now, here's the part you actually need to know. Google doesn't care how often you publish. It cares how relevant your content is to what people are searching for in your area. That's it. And the relevance comes from something completely different than weekly blogging. If you want your Google business profile to rank, and I mean really show up in the top 3, get calls, get jobs, you need pages on your site that clearly match your real services in your real city. Let me make this super clear. If you're an asphalt company, Google wants to see pages like driveway paving in Oakland, parking lot paving in Austin. And if you're a demolition company, Google wants to see pages like pool removal in Houston or house demolition in Portland. These pages line up with what a real customer types into Google. They match your Google business profile categories, and they tell Google, hey, this is exactly the kind of contractor this business is, and here's where they work. And best of all, you only need to build these pages once. No hamster wheel, no weekly content grind, no endless blogs nobody reads. A strong set of service plus city or neighborhood pages beats 100 random blogs every single time. Why? Because they match what the algorithm wants, and they match what your customers want. Think of your Google business profile as your billboard on Google Maps. It gets the attention, but your website is the proof behind the billboard. When those two match perfectly, Google rewards you. You start ranking farther out. your radius grows, you show up in more neighborhoods. People actually call you instead of scrolling past you. The crazy part is most of your competitors will never do this. They'll stay stuck paying for weekly blogs, staring at dashboards that make it look like their traffic is booming while their phones stay silent. Meanwhile, you're over here building real city and neighborhood focused service pages that tell Google exactly what you do and exactly where you do it. That's how you win in 2026. Not with volume, not with fresh content, not with fluff, with relevance, pure relevance. So if you're tired of paying for SEO that looks good on paper, but doesn't put money in your pocket, stop pouring time and money into weekly blogs that will never move the needle. Shift your energy into building real service pages tied directly to your city. That's what drives local rankings. That's what boosts your Google business profile. And that's what gets your phone ringing with actual paying customers. So please, for your sake, stop writing those weekly blogs. And even worse, stop paying that marketing company to do it for you. Google doesn't want them. Your customers don't want them. And they're holding you back from being found by people who actually do. And like I promised, I'm going to share our exact neighborhood content structure with you, and you can just throw it right into ChatGPT or Claude, plug in your business and area, and get back the exact outline we use to write neighborhood pages for clients. It's going to scroll right here, or check the link in the description below. So I'm Johnny. This is Dirtwork Digital Domination. I'll see you on the next one.